check in with a video update of your life once a year for 10 years. You'll thank us by the end. Okay, I've already wasted my life and successes for other people, and I'll be dead in the next 10 years, and nobody will ever want to watch videos of me. That should save you some time.
Okay, I wrote something here. To whom it may concern. I suck. I have a degree and good parents and absolutely no direction in life. In addition, I am also not attractive and am a loser. And I'm gonna end up broke and living in a refrigerator box, so please enjoy this rare footage of me when I was indoors. Sincerely, nobody. P.S. Who would even watch this?
Who would even care? I don't even care.
Age 21, checking in. Okay, see you next year.
Seriously though, I don't get the point of this. I hate this town, and I hate the people in it, and I hate my face, and I hate my body, and I hate my family, and I hate school, and I really hate that it's almost over, and mostly I hate myself. The same self will always be.
I'm just average. I'm completely just boring and nondescript, and I don't think this site is supposed to be for me.
I don't think people necessarily care that today I played Tetris for 6 hours while simultaneously looking at porn somehow, instead of knowing what I'm supposed to be doing with my life.
Or how I've needed a job, so I went by this restaurant that was hiring, but I was too afraid to go in. I just kept walking, like always.
I did a lot of walking this year. I feel like there's this wall between me and other people, and I try to make them like me. I say funny shit and they all laugh, but it never really feels like there's anything coming back the other way.
Everything feels the way TV feels, where you see people, but they're all inaccessible to you. It's all this other world that you can't actually be a part of.
You know that cartoon dog whose catchphrase is, "I hate my life"?
You know that exercise where you try writing your own obituary and list your achievements and... yeah. You know how this is pointless and stupid and I hate it and goodbye?
Oh, but one more thing. It's not that I suck, it's that I have all the potential to not suck. But I go ahead and suck anyway, despite having every advantage. I call it the aristocrats.
And I swear to God, this year felt like 10 years.
And I don't know why I'm telling you, but I just feel old.
Just super old, and I wish I hadn't missed my chance to be as successful and happy as everyone else.
Everyone I meet.
Everyone I see.
Everyone that isn't me. Fuck. What a stupid website.
Hi again. Age 23. Just came back to say that you go through school and everything's always mapped out for you, but then you finish and it's just improv for the first time in your life. And I'm improving, which looks like the word improving, but definitely isn't.
I actually moved across the country this year, just to get away from myself. I think she may have followed me, though.
Moving was way too easy. I wish I had something to lose, you know?
But if I was going to be somebody, that definitely would have happened already. So I just run in place.
Age 24, checking in. I wait tables and I write because I was the best writer in elementary school. That's all I got. And I live in a shithole. And I get unsatisfying haircuts, and I'm alone as fuck. Now here's Tom with the weather.
Oh, and I met this girl in improv class, and it's been just... I can't even believe it. She's so smart and funny, and I just wish I was good enough for someone like that.
I think about asking him out, but who am I? I can't imagine anyone thinking of me as attractive. Like, logically, what would I contribute to another person's life?
If she was interested, she'd have asked me anyway. There's no point, just forget it.
It's just that I really like him, and I know I'll never meet someone that good again. I just feel like that's it. I lost my one chance at something.
And I'm completely alone in being this alone.
Because, you know, I hear stories about people who are exactly like me, except they met someone anyway, and they're super happy. And, you know, when you laugh to keep from crying, yeah, that.
You know how your parents were younger than you when they met?
You know that song that's like, I miss the comfort in being sad?
And now I'm 25, and things have been going all right. I was in LA for some meetings this week, and they want to start me on a new show that's happening soon. Because apparently you can get a job. You can informally make vital connections. Apparently you take the bus for long enough and eventually you're the bus driver. But it's always a surprise because nobody tells you shit. Everything's a fucking giant hedge maze. Like, how is there not a textbook? A textbook to, like, life? My brother had to explain taxes to me using action figures and Play-Doh. And as much as Cobra Commander is an accurate metaphor for the government, I feel like I still lack a nuanced understanding of the social contract and how to fucking manage without just going crazy, and how to actually be the kind of person who people don't have to pretend to care about. Where's the manual?
I just don't know how people know anything, you know?
I don't know. I know that I sort of randomly don't expect to live past age 30.
And sometimes it's hard to get out of bed. I seriously need to man up.
I've heard about depression or whatever, but I don't have some kind of condition. I'm not depressed. I just really don't like myself.
I'm not different. I'm just not trying hard enough to fit in.
I'm not addicted. I just do it a lot.
I don't have OCD. I'm just crazy.
I'm not homeless. I'm just couch surfing.
I wasn't sexually assaulted. It was just a weird situation.
I'm not gay. I just have this bad habit.
I don't have anxiety. I just suck.
I mean, I don't want to hurt myself. It's just something people think about.
I'm not an adult or even a fucking person, but I was supposed to be one by now, and I'm really not enjoying these updates.
I'll be 30 shockingly soon, but still no sign of adulthood.
I have super well-developed taste, though. Possibly to distract from that, ask me about my 50 favorite action movies.
Ask me about my favorite bars and drinks and mistakes and...
Ask me about my favorite people, none of whom I've actually met.
Ask me about my favorite musicians who'd achieved everything by this age, or the ones who didn't get any older.
And you can sort of understand because right now it feels like everything's building to something.
And it's way too late to be someone else.
And this is like one of those motion sensing camera traps, but it detects aliens. All I do is bother people, and it just feels like nothing is ever gonna change.
Shit, I just randomly thought about this site and I can't believe it still exists. Oh, wow.
I skipped a few years there, but it's actually been 10 years since I first did this.
I used to hate this site.
Sitting here now, being made to think about the last 10 years, I hardly even know where to start.
There's so much I didn't know.
I look back and I didn't even know what depression was.
Or mental illness.
Or love.
Or speed metal. Holy fuck. It's hard to even imagine now.
Because you can only look back in time. But then you start to see the point in all this recording we're doing. How so much of ourselves is on video. Because there's nothing like video to be reminded of how you were feeling.
And I've watched a lot of video.
And the first thing you realize is all that you couldn't have known. I remember how the bad years seemed to last forever, but back then, each year was a way bigger percentage of your life.
And it's not that you were incomplete, it's that you were exactly as worthy as you are now, but without the ability to see it.
But hopefully someone will see this and it'll be at least a little like looking forwards in time.
So, hi. You know how you're young and unsure and you're not who you want to be yet, so you don't think you deserve love or respect? Well, you do. If anyone does, it's you.
You know how you think there's youth and there's adulthood and you're just failing to make the transition? I know you feel that, but you can't know what adulthood is supposed to look like because it's never been now before. This century has never happened before. It's all new.
You know how we compare ourselves to everyone? We're not all playing the same video game, though. We're playing 7 billion different ones, and it's impossible to compare.
And I won't lie. You may not find a place where you fit in, but what you can do is create your own place. It's not easy, but one day someone else will feel like they belong because of what you've made. And you would never trade that for anything. You think you're stuck, but maybe your life is like a tree, growing up through a fence. Oh, that's just giving me a song idea. I'll see you next year.
And I'm so glad if I can save anyone having to wait 10 years to learn that what's real is the place where you know you matter. And if you ever find yourself in another place, just know that you'll get back there again, and you'll know that people care about you because they do. I don't even know you and I care about you.
Nothing will evolve you as much as when you start to figure out just how much people need each other.
It's not that it gets better. I mean, historically, it kind of does, but it's more like you get better. Gradually, at the job of being human. You get the time to actually figure shit out, and one day you'll look at young people who can only see failure and shame in themselves, and all you'll see is their potential.
One day you'll remember how it was to be young, and you'll be on here recording videos of yourself until 5 a.m. because you can't see the point of not describing your life.
One day you might see the point in a lot of stuff, despite how imperfect your life will always be. You just haven't been old enough to feel that way yet.
One day you'll look up and you'll have built something.
One day you might decide that the point of life is to get older and then help other people get older.
One day you might know what to say about being in your 20s.